Hey, it's your boy Okina, and we're back at it with my one and true love, controller restoration. I know you've been waiting longer than the Jew's been waiting for Jesus to come back, so just look at the bright side. But don't worry, I'm 25% sure that he's still out there. And let me tell you, this is gonna be exciting. We're making a Dragon Ball Tracker themed controller from the Dragon Ball Z series from the Capsule Corp Industries. Whew, that was a mouthful, almost more of a mouthful than your mom. But we'll cut right to the chase and record some crappy aesthetic shots right after my intro, so please stick around. You're not gonna want to miss this one. Cut, that's gold. But now what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna wash the controller. You saw how grimy that was. It's gonna get wetter than a chick at the supermarket when I come around the corner making drift sounds with my basket. We opened her on up, and this controller's making me feel more dirty than the 6th page on Pornhub. But let's go ahead and cue that YouTube magic. And scrubbed off a few years of gamer sweat and tears. We're gonna hit it with the 220 now to prep it for the primer. This side's getting primer, this one's getting clear adhesive promoter. An old secret is to let your paint soak in hot water. This helps it lay better on whatever you're painting. Baby! Oh, it's here. All the way from China is a really rare paint I needed. I'm gonna be really mad if it's that sex toy I ordered instead. How embarrassing would that be? Cut the damn tape right there. There we go. Ooh, baby! If you weren't able to tell, I'm a real sucker for Duplicolor. Hey Duplicolor, go ahead and hit me up. Maybe be a sponsor? Just kidding, no one watches these videos. Metal Cast is a clear paint. I'm going to be using it on the bottom half on the plastic side so that we can still see through the controller. Now one of the most important parts is the primer. Go ahead and lay that bad boy on heavy. So we got 7 dots now, just like the second 7 Dragon Balls on Dragon Ball Z. This is going to be clear. We're not going to be wanting to use regular primer. This is kind of like glue. Time for the creme de la creme. Clear coat with enamel. While we go ahead and let that dry, I went ahead and got these custom stickers from my local sticker maker. For $4 I got a steal. He went ahead and made me a whole page of these stickers, but these are too large. So he went ahead and made me some other ones as well. And these are the exact size that I need. We're gonna go ahead and get the tip ready for painting as well. We're now hitting it with the white, just like in the anime. Jesus Christ. Fucked it up. Apply the clear coat. Now that that's being done painted, it's a whole nother day. We're gonna let that dry for about 7 days. I know that sounds like a long time, but this is enamel combined with ceramic paint. Some of the toughest paint out there, and it's oil resistant for all you greaser Smash players. The next step is to go ahead and strip this down like a Tennessee cousin and dress it up like a nun on Sunday with some paracord. My hands are literally shaking from how much I had to push and pull back on this wire. new challenger has joined the battle. It's my rewrap joysticks. And let me tell you, these took longer to come than me jacked up on whiskey. Oh mama. Well, better me up and call me a biscuit. These things are sexy. Now, if you've never heard of these are by a company called Zed Labs. They do really good projects for a very cheap price. Since these have come, it must have been 7 days. That's how long we've been letting our paint dry, so forget these. Not everything's perfect though. Sunspots didn't lay evenly. For some reason, I must have gotten a bad can. But what we're gonna go ahead and do, hit it with 2000 grit sandpaper, buff it, then polish it. That should take care of everything. I didn't expect that to be so hard. I expected this to be easier than my ex-girlfriend. Shout out Emily. We're gonna now be starting on the LEDs. We're gonna be using green for ground, white and green for power. It is true, not all buttons are created equally. Seems like the Z button, which I was very hopeful for, is made too big. So we're going back to the original one, and we're putting back this metal strip in here. Well, there you have it. This thing's swifty. With functional LED, it not only tracks Dragon Balls, but it tracked my heart. That's pretty much for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want more detail on how to do these kind of customizations, I have more videos. Go ahead and check that out. Please subscribe. Please like the video. Leave a comment down below and turn on notifications. Helps me push more content. This was a week's worth of work. So please, leave your boy some love. And I'll see you on the next episode. Remember, it's Okina, always building.